Welcome back to Robot My Life. Today we're going to be setting up the MoeBot Acre Eater X3. This is the smaller model designed for properties up to 800 square meters. And we're in a small townhouse backyard, something that is more akin to the majority of properties around Australia. We're going to film it from overhead and show you just how quick it is to set up, and more importantly, just how well it cuts and can maintain your own property. Remember, cutting height is from 2 centimeters to 6 centimeters. It's not an all-wheel drive system, but it doesn't have to be for properties like this. It's for the everyday Australian household that wants high tech for a normal property. And that's exactly what the X3 is. And I'm sure you agree once you see how well it works on this smaller property. First of all, I get my dock and I locate it where I'd like to, and I'm pegging it down. For this example, I'm only putting a few pegs to secure it, but you get the idea. It's really quick. Now, I have already connected the power supply to the cable off the dock and also the cable off the antenna. I place the robot on the charging pins on the dock, and now I'm connecting it to the power supply and turning it on. Next, after this, I will go and peg in the actual antenna. Now, the antenna, ideally, you want as high as possible so it gets good signal. For a smaller area like this that just has a backyard, in the garden bed is fine. There are 4 steel pegs that you can skewer the antenna with. It also comes with mounting bolts if you wish to mount it on the side of the building or on top of a roof. Again, it literally only takes seconds. Then after this, you just need to connect your Wi-Fi on the app, bind it, which really only takes a couple of minutes as long as you got the Wi-Fi passcode. And then you are ready to map. And here I'm just checking a final check to make sure everything's plugged in and turned on and ready to go. Mapping is really easy. Make sure you operate your robot in an anti-clockwise direction. It's akin to driving a remote control car. And also make sure that there is 1.5 meters in front of the dock, which allows it to reverse clearly, and at least 5 centimeters from the boundary, being a fence or retaining wall when you create your working zone. When setting your schedule, you can program your X3 to do an edge mow, where it will drive over the top of the boundary and will only miss a couple of centimeters near a fence or retaining wall that you will need to whippersnip. There we have it. That is how quick it is to set up the new MoeBot Acre Eater X3. It's super simple, and the thing that really took me the longest was asking for the password and putting it in for the Wi-Fi. But I'm sure you agree, it's really easy to set up. And that's the thing I love about this product. It is so simple to use. If you want to be really techie, you can. If you want to be someone who buys it, sets it up, and it does the work that you expect it to, it can do that as well. Now, let me explain something about the first cut. The first cut is a learning cut. This is very different to other robotic lawnmowers you might have seen in the past. It has VSLAM. So VSLAM is its ability to build a 3D conceptual map through vision, combined with RTK, being satellite technology, combined with AI. And here's the thing, the first cut is a learning cut. Take it from the robot's perspective. You've told it there's a boundary, and it has no idea what's on the inside of the boundary. So what it does, it likes to be cautious. It moves around, it looks, it's apprehensive. But if you own one, you'll notice by the 6th, 7th cut and whatever it might be, it gets more and more efficient. And you can actually set it so that it will continually learn. It might go, hey, there's a rabbit hole here, I'll move around that. In fact, to be more efficient, I'll run to this spot and this spot because I'll use less battery. So it's actually intelligent, where previously other models have really been quite dumb. They haven't had the technology that is now available. And the best thing is you are getting technology that is the same as in our Acre Eater Pro series. So you're talking about the unit that can do 1.5 acres. That technology is on the X3. So you're not losing out. You have fantastic technology in a product designed for the everyday home. And remember, it can cater up to 800 square meters. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope again it's given you another perspective, and we've done our best to show you how well it can cut and how easy it is to set up for us, just like it would be for you at home when you grab your new MoeBot Acre Eater X3.